The sign out in front of Newton's Paradise Cafe in Waterloo is as unique and impressive as the chef who plates up tasty dishes for admiring customers inside.
Hope you enjoy it. Tastes even better than it looks.
Always does.
Newton's Cafe. We specialize in high quality products, done really well. We give you good sized portions, a lot of bang for your buck.
The American-style food on Newton's menu is described in simple terms.
Roast beef sandwich is supposed to be really good.
What customers do not see spelled out on the menu is the chef's intense dedication to local and fresh ingredients.
The shortest distance from the vine to the kitchen is my goal. Over the years of working in Waterloo, after I've come back from traveling, I've gotten to go to the farmers market and meet the farmers and establish working relationships, which is the coolest thing because it's one thing I love most about Iowa after living all over. Iowa people are just awesome. They're the nicest people in the world. So you go and you interact with them and they're interested in the restaurant, they love it, and so you know what, I would love to be able to offer your product. Let's take a look at what you're working with.
4 tenderloin plain, fresh, spinach salad here.
Chef Blake is quick to explain that the freshness of his ingredients is reflected in the exceptional flavors on the plate. In his opinion, there's no comparison.
It's just so vital to have. That's how it was originally. That's how it should. We never ever should have steered away from it. We want to keep those small farmers alive, and by going to the farmers market and building relationships with those farmers, keeping them alive, keeping them there, it's the way that it's supposed to be.
Joey, order up!
In Chef Blake's case, knowing and appreciating the best ingredients comes from a lifetime of experience living and working in a family of restaurateurs in the Cedar Valley area.
My grandfather started getting in the restaurant business. He started getting curious about it in the 50s and 60s and opened up a few restaurants, one of which is the Brown Bottle, which is Iowa City, North Liberty, Cedar Falls, and Waterloo. He sold that to my father in the 80s, and my father got me started in it at a young age. When I was a real little kid, I was cracking eggs, making pizza dough with them, peeling potatoes with the prep ladies. And then I started busting tables, washing dishes, my dad opened up a pizza restaurant, started getting in that, real heavy into that with the kitchen. Then I went to the front of the house, started serving, got to see the front of the house hospitality aspect of it.
After attending culinary school and working in restaurants in the Twin Cities, Las Vegas, and Florida, Chef Blake came back to Iowa and eventually opened up Newton's Paradise Cafe in a former and famous jewelry store building with a sign that can't be missed.
The funny thing is, my philosophy was that when I do open my own restaurant, which my goal was in 8th grade, I wanted to go to culinary school, open my own restaurant someday. And since then, my philosophy has always been that when I do open up a restaurant, I want a small sign. I want people to come because they hear about it. Just so happens, I got a building with the biggest, most flashy sign in the Cedar Valley. It's so funny, but whatever. I'll take what I get. It's a beautiful sign, no question.
Judging by the busy yet enthusiastic staff and the full dining room, folks in the Cedar Valley have definitely heard about the food here. The big sign out front is just the icing on the cake.